hello, come in. I won the award. Thank you so much for voting for me, if you did. And even if you didn't, thank you anyway. Yeah, it was a wonderful night. When was it? Wednesday. And you see, I was presenting a Lifetime Achievement International Recognition Reward to Jilly Cooper. So that was my main reason for going. And do you know what? It was just fabulous to be in that position, because I've been reading her for over 30 years. And, you know, when I first moved to London and I was living in a squat, I used to read her books. And, you know, I was very poor then and very without hope. And so to be the person who was giving her the thing felt just fabulous. And she was really nice. And everybody was really nice. The place was full of lovely people. And, you know, it was fun and lovely. And you know what, it didn't go on too long, because, you know, I don't know if you've ever had the misfortune to have to go to any of these rewards dinners, but they are interminable and intolerable and really boring and full of egos. But it wasn't like that. And I felt like I looked nice, do you know, because Shiseido sent me a makeup artist to do my face, and I didn't really know the products, and now I do, and so I'm going to show you things. I got a foundation. It's on me now, and I think it's fabulous. I mean, I know my head gets turned really easily, but it's really glidey and easy to go on, but it doesn't rub away to nothing. Do you know, that sort of a way? And also, do you know this brand? It's a different brand, Delilah. It's a capsule brand, which means that they have very few products. But they do a primer, which is on underneath the foundation. And together, they work really well. Now, this is the one I wore on Wednesday night, but I'm wearing it in the daytime as well with this. And then a Shiseido blusher. Now, you know the way I have terrible problems with, you know, not doing the Aunt Sally things. But I think I've managed to kind of keep it natural. And powder from Delilah. Loose powder, which I know we think is old-fashioned, but I'm really liking it at the moment because it's very mattifying. You know that the set powder doesn't really do much, whereas the powdery powder can increase the volume of your face if you wanted to, but also takes away the oily look. So yeah, so new products. So anyway, I'm going to tell you how I am. Apart from the joy on Wednesday night, you know, I haven't been good, being honest with you. I've noticed things that are aberrant about me. I've been eating an awful lot more than I normally would. Now, I normally eat an awful lot anyway, but I've been craving things like bread and biscuits and baked things and real solid oomph type carbs. You know, and I'm definitely comfort seeking in food. And the other thing I'm doing is I'm spending like hours and hours and hours online looking at clothes that I won't be able to fit into with the way I'm eating. And I sort of feel, fuck it, who cares? You know, there's a kind of a nihilism in my approach to life this last couple of weeks. You know, like, why not spend all the money on pointless things that I don't need and that won't fit me and that aren't nice anyway? Because who knows what's going to happen. I'm just telling you how I feel in the hope that if you feel like this too, that it might help. Another thing I want to do is be asleep the whole time. I hate getting out of bed. I hate having to get up and face life. And I want to go to bed really early. Like I wanted to go to bed last night at 9 o'clock, which even for me is early. And the other thing which I've noticed, which isn't good, is that I've sort of lost faith a bit in my book. And the book isn't any different. It's the world that's different. But anyway, you know, I'm going to keep at it, because what else can we do except keep moving forward and doing our stuff? And I mean, I think, you know, I'll come through this, the world will come through this, you know, we'll, I don't know, keep fighting the good fight. And and it will be worth having done our work, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I suppose I feel quite hopeless and it's all a bit hard. But everyone feels like this. Do you know, like, I mean, even before I read about it, I knew that, like, anyone who is kind of prone to catastrophic thinking or poor mental health has been triggered by Trump. But then I read that calls to the Samaritans have increased by 200%. You know, it doesn't surprise me, because on the morning that I found out the results, I thought himself was gone out for a run. And I thought, because it was early, I thought, who am I going to talk to? Nobody's awake, although everyone was awake, I subsequently discovered. But I thought, I'm going to have to ring the Samaritans. I didn't, because he was here. Anyway, things will get better, because everything is cyclical. But right now, you know, we're going through the trough. And when we're going through hell, keep going. That's all we can do. I'm sorry if this has been downy. But all I can offer you is my honesty. And it will be okay. We'll be okay. And in the meantime, I will eat biscuits, I will stay in bed, I will buy dresses from ASOS that won't fit me, and I will watch telly, and I will read books. It's been nice to escape into books. You know, I've had to actually tell him there behind the camera not to give me my tablet in the mornings, because too much bad news comes through it, and then too much dresses to be asking to be bought, and between both of them it's bad. But anyway, it'll be okay, it'll be okay, it'll be okay. And in the meantime, we have biscuits. So on we go. Have a nice week. At least it's nice and wintry and dark and cold. You know, things could be worse. Thank you again. Thank you for my prize, my reward. I'm so pleased and so delighted and so endorsed. Thanks.